Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at an article from CNN Politics that was published August 28th, written by Ryan Brown. Top U.S. general tells Congress the military won't play a role in the 2020 election. And you know what? The Democrats and left are pissed that the military said they will not help them with their little fucking coup after they try to rig the fucking election. Oh, they actually thought they could rig the election and then get the military to remove Trump. That's what the plan looked like it had been for them. And now you got the Joint Chiefs, the Joint Chief, one of the Joint Chiefs going, no. That's going to be settled in the courts. Fuck you. And they don't like it. It's fucking funny. You can tell that that's not liked because they wanted this to happen. I mean, CNN tries to play like, oh, well, yeah. But you can tell they're upset about this. So aren't the Democrats, so aren't the left. You know that they're going to be upset about this. There's no way they're not, because they were expecting, they were counting on, putting the seed of doubt that Trump won and then demanding the military remove him. Because they can't win on a level fucking playing field with creepy, sleepy Uncle Joe, the senile old fuck that he is. Let's get into the article here. America's most senior general, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Mark Milley, Milley, told members of Congress that the military will not play a role in November's election and won't help settle any disputes in the results if the results are contested, which the Democrats were counting on. They wanted the military to go in. They were fucking talking about it going in and removing Trump. Biden said it. Fucking Hillary Clinton said it. And many of the others on the Democrat side said it, whether they were in the House or the Senate. Multiple people said it. Oh my God. The Constitution and laws of the U.S. and the states establish procedure for carrying out elections and for resolving disputes over the outcome of elections. I do not see the U.S. military as part of this process because it, isn't. Milley said in a letter released on Friday, responding to questions from two members of the House Armed Services Committee, two Democrats who wanted the military to do their bidding. In the event of a dispute over some aspect of the election, by law, U.S. courts and U.S. Congress are required to resolve any disputes, not the U.S. military, Milley added. It's funny, as they talk about a military dictatorship and Trump leading it and shit like that, and they're literally talking about bringing the military in to remove Trump when they make it so that there's doubt in the election. That's a fucking coup that they're trying to commit. And the military said we're going to have no part in it. They're not happy about it either. The Democrats are not happy about that. I believe deeply in the principle of an apolitical U.S. military, Milley wrote. Milley's answers came in response to questions from Democratic reps Alyssa Slotkin of Michigan and Mickey Sherrill of New Jersey following a July hearing of the Armed Services Committee. Yeah. So basically, they're asking for the military to side with them after they fucking sowed doubt with the election results to remove Trump. And the military said no. That must have really pissed them off. The Associated Press was the first to report Milley's letter. And yeah, look, they even admit this. Biden floated the idea. The idea of having the military get involved in the event President Donald Trump refused to vacate the office of the presidency after losing the 2020 election was floated by Trump's opponent, former Vice President Joe Biden, during a June interview on The Daily Show when he was asked what would happen should Trump resist leaving office after an election defeat. Now, this is after the point of where they're figuring they're going to have the fix-in, they're going to do this mass mail-in voting bullshit, fucking completely undermine the electoral process. So that they were planning on sowing doubt and then creating the perception that he won, and then they were going to try to get the military to forcefully remove Trump. It doesn't take a fucking rocket surgeon or scientist to figure that one out, that was their plan. I mean, shit, the Democrats are stupid enough that they telegraph it or outright fucking tell you what their plan is when they're doing shady, illegal fucking shit. It's not even funny that they do it. They just get away with it. Hillary, with her emails. Oh, I was using a private server. It wasn't anything malicious. Where are all those emails? Oh, they were private. They just got deleted because they were private. But anyway. So, President after losing the 2022 election was foiled by Trump's opponent, former Vice President Joe Biden, during a June interview on The Daily Show when he was asked what would happen should Trump resist leaving office after an election defeat. I mean, just listen to that. They're sowing the seeds of doubt on the legitimacy of what the results. And it's like, well, when he loses, there'll be no actual proof because they're trying to rig the fucking election and create doubt so that they can sleaze their way in like they're trying to slime their way into a fucking virgin's panties. I promise you, I'm absolutely convinced they will escort him from the White House with great dispatch, Biden said, referring to the U.S. military's Joint Chiefs of Staff. Yeah, keep on dreaming, creepy Uncle Joe. Other high-profile Democrats, including the party's 2016 nominee Hillary Clinton, have also speculated that Trump might be unlikely to leave office willingly in the event of disputed election result. Oh, well, she said the military is going to have to remove him too. Just leave that out. Trump has also at times refused to publicly say he will accept the election's outcome, telling Fox News in July, I have to see. Look, I have to see. I'm not just going to say yes. I'm not just going to say no. I didn't the last time either. Yeah, you were already trying to get him to concede before the election was even fucking over. Early on, he should just concede. Hillary's going to win. And he won the fucking election. And you want him to just concede when your side is trying to rig the fucking election with mass voter fraud with these mail-in ballot bullshit things that they're trying to pull. Seriously. Get a fucking clue. People aren't stupid. They're actually paying attention because you've kept them locked up at home for months now. They got nothing else to do except pay attention, you stupid fucks. Why do you think Biden didn't get a bump after the DNC, and Trump not only got a bump, he got a bump with like blacks and Hispanics and everyone basically? Because people are paying attention. You dumb shit. Concern that Trump may not vacate the presidency after losing an election drove two well-known retired military officers, John Nagel and Paul Yingling, to pen an open letter to Milley, calling on him to get involved in resolving a contested aftermath. So basically you have two Democrat operatives that were former military that are basically telling him to violate his oath of the U.S. Constitution. Gotta love that. If Donald Trump refuses to leave office at the expiration of his constitutional term, the United States military must remove him by force, and you must give that order, the two retired lieutenant colonels said in their message to America's top military officer which was published up by Defense One. So basically you have them telling him that he needs to violate his oath to the Constitution in this country. The same oath that these two fuckers took. Because they're Trump deranged idiots. That's disgusting. Well, both Nagel and Yingling, well known in military circles for their writings and scholarship on America's recent conflicts, their advocacy for having the armed forces get involved in settling a disputed election prompted backlash from both the Pentagon and other experts in field of civilian-military relations. I'm sure anyone who saw this would be pissed off about it. They're literally talking about the fact of the idea of a fucking military coup to install creepy fucking Uncle Joe. We have a constitution, and our constitution, which all members of the military have sworn an oath to, provides no role for the U.S. military as arbiter of political election disputes, Chief Pentagon spokesman Jonathan Hoffman said at a news conference earlier this month, and he is dead on accurate. This issue appears to be born of unserious thought, reflecting a fundamental lack of appreciation for the history of our democracy and the civilian-military relationship established under the Constitution, he added, appearing to refer to the arguments made in the open letter written by Nagel and Yingling. Yeah, because they're basically saying, fuck the people, fuck everything, Trump's a bad orange man, you need to remove him from office. They wouldn't care if he won. They would still want the fucking Joint Chiefs to remove him. Ding-a-ling and fucking dipshit. Military has never been involved in a disputed election. While the U.S. has had a history of disputed elections, including the 1876 and 2000 presidential contests, they were settled by civilian authorities, and the military has never been involved in any kind of effort to settle an election. Yes, because that would be a Tin Pot dictatorship type situation. That would be a military coup. Which is what the Democrats and the left want. They want a military fucking coup, and their fucking senile old fucking stall with Kamala propping them up. Because the military is the most trusted institution in American life. When people are scared, they trust the military to do the right, the legal, the constitutional, the decent thing, even though it's not their job. Even though in this case, it would be an extraordinary, dangerous precedent for democracy in America. Corey Sheikh, the director of Foreign and Defense Policy at the American Enterprise Institute, told CNN. Yeah, it would be a dangerous precedent. Debate over the military's role comes amid increased concern about the politicization of the U.S. military during the heightened partisan atmosphere of presidential campaign. Well, you're the one saying the military needs to remove Trump. You're the one politicizing them. You fucking shit pricks. Get a clue. You're the ones doing that. The military's top leadership has also drawn criticism for appearing to be drawn into politically sensitive issues. He shows up as a member of the president's staff, and you're the one who politicized it, you fucking assholes. Again, on you. Milley himself was criticized for a fatigue-clad appearance in a photograph alongside Trump while the president toured Lafayette Square after law enforcement officers forcibly cleared the area of peaceful protesters. First off, they weren't fucking peaceful, you lying sacks of shit. They were literally being violent little spurg retard fucks, okay? They were trying to set up shop and set up tents and fucking move in like it was fucking Chaz. Fuck you. You dishonest piece of shit. Fuck you. Oh my God, what a lying sack of shit. Well, he works for CNN. The general later apologized for that appearance. Yes, because you all fucking shamed him for being there as part of his fucking job and went, oh, the military's being politicized. When you're the one politicizing him in that situation, you assholes. Trump has also been accused of politicizing the military by referring to military leadership as my generals and using troops to perform controversial domestic missions such as border control and responding to civil disorder resulting from the protests over the death of George Floyd. Now let's dissect this. Politicizing the military, okay? Referring to the generals as my generals. Obama referred to the generals as my generals. Baby Bush referred to the generals as my generals. Papa Bush referred to the generals as my generals. Ronald Reagan referred to the generals as my generals. Okay? Jimmy Carter referred to the generals as my generals. Fuck. Klutz Ford referred to him as my generals. Okay? Richard Tricky fucking Dick Nixon. Same thing. Here we go back. Ike, JFK. Every fucking president has done that. When they're on their staff, they refer to them as their generals. Jesus H. Christ. You're almost as bad as the Kotaku fucking shitbrick I had to fucking go through an article with. You're just as sleazy as that little fucking asshole. You should be probably writing for Kotaku, not CNN. Well, actually, CNN and Kotaku are both the same thing. If you print them out, they're fucking toilet paper. And this idea of, okay, you had people rioting. Okay, wait, hold on. Before we do that, the border control thing. All right. One of the tasks of the military is to protect the border of the United States. Fucking retarded shit. That's one of the things that they are literally supposed to be tasked with doing, which is protect the borders of the United States from people illegally crossing it, or them, whether it's the Canadian or the U.S. border. That's originally one of the things they were fucking tasked with, shitbrick. That's part of the job description. All right, and this idea of sending out military, they were federal agents. They weren't military. They were like FBI and shit, number one. Number two, sending them out to deal with people rioting, looting, assaulting people, acting like fucking retards. Okay, just going full fucking retard. Sending those people out to deal. Sending out these federal agents to deal with these fucking shitbricks, burning shit down, trying to fucking set police stations on fire, okay, with police officers in them, trying to set federal fucking buildings like they did in, oh my God, in fucking, where fucking Chaz Central is. You literally had them try to burn fucking federal building with people in it. And that's a peaceful fucking protest, according to CNN. Them literally trying to murder people. You are a fucking scumbag, dude. Seriously. Oh, they were peaceful. Just ignore the fact they were trying to torch a federal building with people in it. Just ignore the fact that these people that are quote-unquote protesters tried to burn a police station down with police officers in it. Let's just fucking ignore that shit. Oh my God, you're a fucking scumbag, dude. While the military has never been involved in settling election disputes, concern about its politicization are not new. General Leonard Wood unsuccessfully sought the Republican nomination for president in 1920 while still in uniform, and General Winfield Scott ran unsuccessfully for president under the Whig Party banner while he was still serving as the head of the U.S. Army. And I love this. They're literally trying to take someone who was a military officer running for president. They ignore the fact that Ike did it. They ignore the fact that Teddy Roosevelt did it. They only pick a Republican who lost and a Whig Party member who lost to try to create a narrative, or at least this shitbrick did. I mean, this is the type of shit that CNN's trying to push here. You can tell they're upset that the military, the left and the Democrats, and even CNN are upset that the military is not going to allow them to enact that little fucking coup they were planning on doing. Because the second you created doubt with the fucking election results, you know that the Democrats are going to be like, oh, we won, remove Trump. And they expected the military to do it. That was their plan. And now you have the military going, no, we're not having any part in that shit. And they don't like it. They're upset. Well, fucking wah. Anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm going to leave things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video, when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.